My dude. Oh my God, we got the note on white shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, undershirts forever. Go for it.
Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Ash to Ash. I'm Drew. This is my buddy Eric. Today, we're going to start off like we always do. Eric, what are you having today?
Kintsugi.
Very good.
All right. The guys, are you familiar? Drew, are you familiar with Kintsugi? Do you know what
I
this
am
means?
not familiar at all.
Okay. So Kintsugi, here's the derivative of the word, right? We know that Kintsugi in Japanese is the act of taking an impure, broken vessel and making it better with silver and gold, creating a more, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do know this now. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it's really, if you take a look at the wrapper, you'll see it has little fractures in it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's the same technique, and they make the vessel better after it has broken. So this is Kintsugi. This is Alec and Bradley product. It is about 11 bucks in the store. This is a big dog. This is a Gordo. It's a decent ring gauge. I did a full cut on this one today because I want to get down on this one. So this is a medium bodied Gordo Habano wrapper Honduran from Honduras. You get the idea. I don't know what the tasting notes are. I've never tried this cigar. Have you?
I have seen, now that you say this, I have seen that, but I've never had it either, at least not that I can remember.
Okay,
So
the cold.
today, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm also having something that I've never had either.
Oh, go for it. I'm sorry. Go.
No, no, it's good. Have you even lit yours yet?
No, I haven't.
All right. Well, you get that lit and you can tell us what the first tastes are like.
All right.
I'll
Mm.
show you what I've got. So I've got one of these Nica Libre Connecticut. So last episode, I stepped way out of bounds for me and had a very mild cigar. Same thing here. I don't know what I'm doing with this. Actually, I know how I got it. Somebody gave it to me. They were very nice. They gave me one of these. So of course I'm going to have it. And right off the bat, I don't like it at all. But it's a great cigar because somebody gave it to me and they thought of me. So that's why I'm going to finish the whole thing. It's not so where it's like I dislike it, but this is just not in my palate wheelhouse at all. I read up on it. Like I'm supposed to taste a little bit of cedar and chocolate. I don't have any of that stuff going on here. It's a nice, even light burn, which might pertain to some people's um, desires, but not mine. So now that you've had a chance to take a hit off of yours, can you describe it for us?
I'm sorry you don't like yours. I really like mine.
Good.
And forgive the me being brash, but wood and nuts. How about that?
Okay.
Um, it's sincerely a very smooth. I don't have any pepper. I don't taste that much pepper in cigars anymore. It's weird. But this is, oh my gosh, I just got chocolate too.
Okay. I
Wow.
mean, like, do they have other types of cigars in that brand? Because this one has many different labels, and they actually have a black label one that's very good. So this one is just one of their other lines that just doesn't hit for me. But again,
So,
I'm
well,
gonna have.
Kintsugi, they've got all the sizes. They've got, Robusto and Toro, excuse me. This is the Gordo. And there's a Corona Gordo that I would love to try. It's a 46 ring gauge. Um, I'm not a huge fan of 60 ring gauge, but in this case, it's really good. Alec Bradley obviously has probably no less than 30 cigars to their name at the moment that they're running. This is the newest line that I'm aware of. It was the number 25 cigar in 2021. And it was also, let's see, I'm looking. There's somebody that said has dried fruit and cinnamon. Haven't gotten that yet. I'm hoping to get there. If I do, I'm going to stop our conversation because if that's the case, this is a slam dunk.
Cool. Yeah, it's part of this is we get to experience all sorts of different things, and I'm glad that you're enjoying yours. I'll have to make
Dude,
sure to try to pick one of those up and try it myself.
dude, put that one out and get another one.
Mm, this was a gift. I can't do that. I would feel responsible for an unused stick. I can't do
Well,
that.
any cigar I give you, it's a crappy one. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So you can always put mine out. How about that? Well, what's on your mind today, dude? Because this is episode 12, baby. Let's
Yeah,
go.
man. All right, so I'm back outside again, man. Like it's that time of year where the world is warming up. We get outdoors and enjoy it. And today is like just one of those days you can't be in the office if you have the ability to do it. So this is one of my favorite ways to enjoy a cigar outside in my backyard. My dogs are out here somewhere. Like this is like heaven. This is perfect. Not everybody has this where they live, but fortunate enough, very blessed to be where I'm at. And this is the exact scenario I want to have a cigar every time.
I like the last episode because your dogs got to introduce themselves in zoomies.
Yeah. Yeah, they're very boisterous sometimes.
I
I'm
love
looking
that.
forward to I like this is the time of year where I'm gonna start like going hiking or going on a bike ride or something where I can get outside and enjoy this fresh Texas air that only has moderate allergens in it. But outside of the
Moderate,
allergies, yeah,
moderate my ass, dude. Oh my gosh. I'm
yeah.
yeah, no, I don't want to be gross, but I have been sneezing my butt off for 3 months. Um, outside, you ride bikes? I didn't know you ride bikes.
Oh, casually, on a nice little trail. So the Trinity River is pretty close to where I live. And on the Trinity River, Eric, they've got these little bikes that you can take. You can just swipe your card, and it's like $2 to have it for as long as you need it. And you ride it up and down the trail. It's a paved trail, no elevation at all. This is Texas. Everything is flat, but it's a nice little date you can take your significant other on, just have a little bike ride and enjoy the outside.
I like that. I run that trail. It's fantastic. If you guys are ever in Fort Worth, man, it's a great opportunity. If the day is 75 degrees plus, that's where you need to be.
Yeah, we've almost got a continual trail from Fort Worth to Dallas. That's 30 miles. You can go there and back. It's almost continual. There's a little break in it at about the middle point, but if you like outdoors, this is the time of year to get out and stretch your legs. Even if you can't, like, hey man, I don't have that ability. I can't walk or run. Cool, go drive somewhere. Go on a patio. Do
Yeah.
something, man. This is
Yeah.
this is our world we have. It's like the last episode, I was wearing a Ducks Hunter hat,
Mhm.
and I don't even hunt, but they preserve wetlands. Now they preserve it, Eric, to hunt on it. But if you're preserving the natural space that we've got, I'm all for it. Preserve
That's cool.
away. Yeah.
That's cool. I've yet to go camping and have a cigar yet.
Oh, okay. You ready for a story? Drew story time. So, you know, I'm in the military, in the Marines. We go out, we have to build our shelters and our tents. Um, when I met my wife, she had never been camping. So I thought it would be a great idea to get me and her and 20 of our friends to go camping next to the lake. And they brought their guitars, and the restrooms were right there, and the showers were right there, and the lake was over there. And we had an 8-person tent to ourselves. I brought the air mattress, everything. I made she hated every minute of it. Every minute of it. She's not an outdoorsy person at all. So now that I know this, I also haven't been camping in a while either.
Yeah. Yeah. My kids want to go. My wife does not really. She does. You know what my wife does really well? Campfire cooking,
Oh,
which,
that's interesting.
but she hates. Most of the time we go camping, it's like 1,000 degrees in Texas, and you just end up sweating yourself to death, and you can't quite get cooled off, and the uncomfortable sleeping. I love hammock camping though. That's my jam. And so
That sounds great.
that's by myself in a tree and no one sleeping next to me sticking to me.
So my bucket list is to hit all the national parks in America. I want to hit all of them. There's about 60 of them. I probably have 20 under my belt. And even when I go hike them, we still share an Airbnb somewhere. Like the wife and I have done that. We've gone to Arkansas. In Arkansas, there's the Hot Springs National Park in the 20s. That was like the Vegas, like Al Capone has a place there. You actually rent Al Capone's old apartment in Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's older now. It's not what it was because now Vegas is Vegas. It's not Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Yeah.
But last year I went to the Grand Tetons and rented a log cabin, had a cigar with the fire, outdoor fire, and the Teton mountainscape was right there. It was amazing. That's how I like a cigar, man. Be out there in nature, having nature with you. We're smoking nature. There's nothing else in this but tobacco. It's a great experience. That's what I like about cigars.
Mine's laced. I don't know what you're talking about. Mine's full of just, no, I'm just kidding. That's interesting. Well, if I were to put a familiar cigar in your mouth, pop, and then I blindfolded you and you didn't see the wrapper,
Uh-huh.
would you be able to tell your favorite cigar?
Nope.
I wondered that.
I'm not that dialed in.
Mm.
Yeah. The only thing that I can tell when I'm having one is that it's whether it's round or slightly box pressed. So this one is slightly box pressed, you know, and it's supposed to like condense it more so you get a bigger draw. And sometimes people have said it creates more nicotine in it because it's squeezed together. I don't know if all that's true, but I do seem to like boxed pressed cigars more. But I can't do blind stuff and pick it out.
What's your favorite box press?
Hmm. That CAO Flathead.
Ah, really?
Yeah, that thing is great because
I got my.
that's right in my palate. It's leather, it's medium to full. That's the right type of cigar for me.
Do you do the 660 or you do the smaller engages?
No, the 660 is the best one.
Yeah, that's it. I bought I bought like 2 boxes of those stupid things,
Yeah, I
and
mean
now
you'll go through them.
we
You'll,
will. We will.
I'll
I mean,
help you.
I like them,
I'll
but
help
they're
you.
not that great.
Yeah,
Uh,
and they're priced in a great place, right? So they have a great price point too. So that's what makes it even more enjoyable. I'm not stressing out about it.
no, I'm with you on that. So far, man, I have to get you one of these. Um,
Okay.
I'm not lying to you when I say it's smooth and beautiful. Um, what's something else that you want to talk about today?
All right. So we like cigars. I think we've talked about before, like some of my favorite movie stars with cigars.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever thought about superheroes? Like, do you have a favorite superhero? Is this even in your wheelhouse at all? Do you know any superheroes that have
Do I
cigars?
do I know superheroes? Does Sherlock Holmes count?
Oh, he has
Um,
a pipe. That's good. Yeah, yeah.
I like Sherlock. I love the British Sherlock Holmes series. That was good.
Yeah, I'm definitely like, you're way more intelligent than me, man. You're just,
No, no.
I can't even read that stuff. It's too, so like, I've always admitted, very good. That's a great burn. Yeah. Mine's doing pretty good. It's doing all right. If I can get my camera to focus for a minute, maybe.
Um, I always, you know what I like? I liked Michael Keaton as Batman. I really did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. How about you?
Always, I've always been partial to Wolverine. This
Mm,
old guy that's tough and takes a beating, and he loves to have his cigar. So I wonder if
valid
there's
point.
something there.
Really valid point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, there's so many that you could choose from.
I'm just partial to the cigar guys, right? So in the comic books, Wolverine's like 5'2". So when Hugh Jackman plays Wolverine in all those movies, that's not really Wolverine, although he makes it so that it is now Wolverine. Wolverine's now 6 feet tall. It's just he was such a good portrayer of that character. But in the comic books, also, Nick Fury has cigars as well. But in the movies, he never did. So Samuel
Okay.
Jackson never had a cigar. But in the comic books, Nick Fury's almost always having a stogie.
I always like to know, like behind the scenes, the people that like to smoke cigars, whether it's superheroes or actors. I always like to know who's kind of into it. And generally speaking, it's weird. Like I like them before I know that they have cigars.
Yeah. I mean, if you have a cigar, you're already in our boat. We're gonna like you all automatically. You
There
don't
it
even have to
is.
tell us up front. We already know you got something in there that's bonding with us for sure.
And that goes for the humidors locally too. I was talking, so I had a couple of new guys show up for our gathering here at the Ash to Ash Cigar Lounge, and we were talking and whatnot, and I kind of threw out this comment to Eddie, and he was talking about how what's his comment. We're trying to find commonality. He's a new guy. I'm just trying to bring him in conversation. He goes, "Well, I like to play golf," and I'm like, "Well, we have nothing in common." And I think later he sent me a text. It was yesterday. He sent me a text and he's like, Eric, we have more than common than just golf. And I'm like, yeah, of course we do, man. Like that was such an off comment. And I was like, did you take offense to it? He goes, we are brothers. We do not get offended whenever we talk about these things. And I was like, this guy, I don't know from Adam. I mean, we've seen each other maybe 3 times in our lives, but every time we've had one of these, and because of this, we are brothers.
I mean, you can have a cigar while you're out golfing. I do like that piece of it. Like I can't do a cigar while I'm playing basketball. That'd be kind of hard.
Oh, I think we should do it. By, I mean, I think you fell if you burn somebody. It'd be a fantastic burn. Um, no, I agree. But golf is a fantastic opportunity to smoke and drive golf carts crazily.
So
Um,
does your son go camping on his own, Eric?
he has, but he also likes to go out with friends. And because I'm so busy, I rarely get a chance to go out and go with him or her, or I have two daughters and a son. And my youngest is like beating me up, like, Dad, let's go. And I definitely owe her one. But yeah, getting outdoors is my jam. I hiked the Appalachian Trail through the state of North Carolina a couple of years ago. Um, and me and a friend of mine just got on a plane and just did it for a couple of weeks. And that's called a section hike. And we'll pick certain sections of the 2,000 miles and do those. Um, so that was fantastic. And I wish I was in Cigars then because I would totally have done it.
Do you remember how big of a section it was? Do you recall?
It was well over 100 miles. I do. Well, I mean, it's the whole state of North Carolina.
Yeah, I bet you we can probably look it up or something. It took you about
Yeah.
2 weeks to do it.
Yeah. It was awesome. It was weird because the first couple of nights just give you insights. Like you don't know what you're in for. You don't know how hard it is to climb those mountains. You don't know what it's like to sleep in a hammock because we didn't do tent, we did hammocks. So we had to find the trees and we had to find the places that we could camp and what was safe, what wasn't, what, inclement weather, what happens inside of that. Because you got to remember when you're laying in a hammock, you get underneath air, top air. You don't get to like hide from the elements necessarily unless you have a complete down wrap. So you're carrying the extra stuff to make sure. And sure enough, it was first week of June and it got down to 32 degrees the first night on that mountain. And I could not have been more thankful to have that gear available for sure.
Some of our European friends are like, that's it, 32, that's all you had, and you're complaining about it. Hey, us in America, we're even though we have some space, it's nothing like we have over in Europe, right?
Yeah, we're Texans, y'all. We're
That's right.
Texans.
I
And
always liked it in Florida when it got to 60 and people broke out their parkas, They're like, it's 60 degrees, what's going on? You're like, oh.
you guys want to fight? Meet me here in August, and then we'll see who survives.
Yeah, it gets a little frustrating when you're the hottest place in America. Like Fort Worth has been the hottest place in America on certain days of the year. And
Boy, don't I know it. Oof.
yeah, it's not fun, but you can still have a cigar. There's plenty of places that have fans in their patios, and some of them even have like some misters. There's a place that's really cool that I like in downtown Fort Worth. It's an old law firm, and the back patio they've turned into this like lush tropical place that you can have a cigar when the weather's nice, and you don't even notice the heat out there so much because it's all green and it's a nice quiet place in the middle of downtown.
I don't know what you're talking about, but the next time you go, you invite me.
Okay, I certainly will. That's
Um,
the date.
I will be going to your other event coming up soon too. I'm looking forward to that one too.
Very good.
Um,
Thanks. Yeah, always appreciate your support, man. Thank you.
yeah, of course. Yeah, that's the primary reason. The second is there's a TV involved. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Totally
Your
kidding.
your ash on your cigar is epic. It still is going strong, man.
I'm telling you, this cigar is freaking dope. I love it.
So so so
Kintsugi.
so I was talking to some female cigar reps who go to a lot of shows, and they told me a hint one time. They're like, yeah, because what we learned is the longer the ash was, more people would stop by our booth. So what we did was we took a paper clip and flattened it out and would put it in the cigar, and then our cigar, the ash would never break off because it had this metal wire in it. That's a good trick. Yeah.
That is such a good trick. This is not a trick. This is just a really well rolled cigar. Okay, it's no secret that you and I love music, right? So if I were to say a cigar and a song, what song matches the cigar that you're smoking right now?
Oh, this is totally crazy for me. So what would be a light? So maybe this would be like a Whiskey Myers type of a cigar.
Ooh,
If they were
wow.
outdoors at a
Okay.
festival, I'd be having a Whiskey Myers type of a cigar. Nothing too
Mm.
heavy, but still fun. What about for yours? Do you have something for yours?
I'm thinking like something rock and roll. It's really like hard. I like hard music, I like really hardcore stuff, but I go a little lighter. I'm thinking like Blackened by Metallica.
Hmm,
I'm,
okay.
it's something that like gets me going. It makes me want the cigar again, and it doesn't hurt that they like cigars.
I do like how Willie Nelson throws a Fourth of July picnic every year because he
Oh.
does it here in Texas and it's always outdoors. And every once in a while, I get to go to it, and it's usually cigar friendly whenever they do it outside.
Considering what Willie smokes, this should be nothing.
Yeah, this is not even on his radar at all. So
Um,
if Willie Nelson asked for you to like, hey, take a hit of my weed, like I don't think I would do it. I like that weed would mess me up too much. Like,
if him and Snoop are hanging out, you know that that's not going to be something that Eric can do.
yeah, there's no way I can do whatever they're doing.
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want that at all. Um, that's
I share with
interesting.
you. I met Snoop. Did I share that with you?
Where did you meet Snoop Dogg?
He came to Texas, and after his show, he DJ'd for a little bit. He was like, "Hey, if you come to my DJ, I'll take a picture with you." I'm like, "All right, I'm there." So I got some pictures with him, and I actually model my Instagram, my social media after his social media, how he does it. So he doesn't really like a lot of people in their social media like business, 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 business. Not that's just boring. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But his is like fun, 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 fun. And then one, don't forget, I'm playing in this place, and then fun, 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 funny. Like he keeps it light and engaging. And then every blue moon, he'll put something business in there.
It is always entertaining to watch his stuff on Instagram. Always. That's wild. You know what's interesting is you were talking about business, 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 and then maybe one post, and you're kind of inverse to that. Um, what makes a room like honest and authentic and protect that room from the business card culture? Like people giving a, you know what I'm saying? Like doing this for the wrong reason.
Yeah, whoever's running the group, the leadership of the group, they should dictate it in that way. So I don't know if you've noticed this. Whenever I broadcast about my cigar event, it's free. Anybody who can is in the area can stop by. I buy the cigars whenever I run it.
Right.
But in it, I say absolutely no sales, no pressure, no agenda. We're
This is
just
why
there.
we're friends, bro. This
Amen.
is there's something I'm sick of it, man. Like look, I don't want to go off too much on this, but you can tell it hit a nerve. I'm so sick of this. I It's insincere. It's like the pe there has been more progress in the 100 people I know that I'm like really in relationship with versus having 1,000 plus people of people that are just bystanders in my life. And I don't know. There's something to the select few.
So in the Marines, now this is what our rule was when it was work time, when we were on duty, absolutely focused, laser focused. But after hours, we did not talk about it. And that was our rule there. No work after hours. It was too stressful anyway. Like people's lives are on the line. So if we're not in a forward place, if we're in the rear and it's off hours, no work talk at all.
I like that. I like that because it gives you the opportunity to be generous and not be douchey in conversation. And you're not an event. You're sincere about finding people that you want to hang out with. I had a guy that said, I hire people I want to hang out in the airport with. And that kind of stuck with me.
And listen, the people are way more interesting than work anyway. Like
I
you should
agree.
hear some of the stories we've gotten out of people when they're talking. That's way better than talking about business.
Nazi cigars, baby. Let's go. Dude,
Are
can
you
you
still
believe this?
enjoying your cigar? Man, look at that ash.
Dude, look at this thing. It's insane.
Now,
Like,
have you cured that in your humidor for a while?
it's been there for about 4 months, 5 months.
Okay. Yep. Yep. This has
It's
been in my humidor for about two. It's doing all right. I'm realizing that my camera can't focus that well though.
I'm gonna get you one of these really nice
It's
cameras.
probably been blurry this entire time. Yeah.
It's okay. We love your voice. It's fan. You got a face for radio. It's good.
That's right. That's exactly it.
You
for
do.
sure.
Hey, speaking of superpowers, you have superpowers. You grow facial hair and head hair.
Yeah, the more like whenever we had to wear masks for a while, I really enjoyed that. I like beard, mask, sunglasses, hat. Like the more I can cover this up, the better it is for everybody involved.
What is it, cousin it or whatever?
Mm, that'd be great. I mean, my hair
Oh,
used to be in my belt. Like it used to be that long.
really?
Don't you remember when I used to wear it
I,
in a bun?
oh, I remember it was long. I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, man. It was. I donated it all to charity. Everybody. Okay, that's why.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it was. It felt good to do it. And before I donated it, I did call. I called a couple different charities, and I had enough to donate to two different ones. And when I called, they were telling me what to do. You know, braid it and cut it and send it. And they were like, "What? So how much gray hair do you have?" And I was like, "Oh, I have a little. Why?" And like, well, these are for children, wigs for kids. Children. Like, oh yeah, and they can't dye it because the dye fades. So what they said was like, we if there's too much, we'll sell your hair and use the money for. And I'm like, great, perfect, whatever you can do with it, do it. So I didn't think about that.
I had never thought
Locks,
about that either. I'd
locks for love, wigs
they'd
for
be
kids.
screwed with this mess. They'd be totally screwed. All right, dude. Moment of silence.
It had to happen.
It did. There's a mess on my desk. It just went kaplunk.
By the way, you're smoking your cigar a little fast today. A little fast.
Um, I'm on one today, boy. Let me tell you. It's been a good day in business. How about that?
Very good. Yeah, I hit the gym up last night. I did it over the weekend. Like as unhealthy as these are, you and I, we still try to be healthy in our lifestyles as best as we can.
Yeah. Yep, we do. I got this daggum box. I got three boxes in my office right now. I've got a sauna, I got a red light, and I've got a new bench for my workout routine. And all of them are in boxes right now. I
Ah,
cannot seem to get time to get in there and do that.
you
But
can put together your bench while having a cigar, can't you?
no, because it's inside and I don't smoke inside, only in my garage.
Uh, for some reason, I was thinking it was in your office.
I've got my workout room and then my office, and then I've got this space here, and then the cigar lounge. And this is the open space that reeks to high heaven of cigars, and I'm okay with it.
That's so funny. I didn't notice anything the last time I was there.
Well, with the big door open and the fans blowing out, it's okay. But as
I
soon as
might
you,
be nose blind too.
well, that's that. Do yourself a favor, lock this thing up for a couple of days, and then come out here. You're like, oh, that's what they do out here.
Yeah,
That's cool.
there's a cigar shop that's close to us. Their ventilation is awful. Um, and every time I go home, like my belt smells, my wallet's like I can't get it out of everything. Like like it's that bad. It's like everything stinks to high heaven.
I tell you what, if you could come up with something to like neutralize that smell outside and inside your body, that would be amazing.
So, I'm real estate. I have many properties. There are machines because sometimes we'll take a property that's in really tough shape that has, like, to be frank, cat urine smell everywhere. And there are machines that they put in to suck out the air and diffuse it and make it so that it smells good again. But sometimes, man, you've got to cut the bottom layer of the sheetrock around, like close to the flooring, because there's been so much that's gotten on the sheetrock that you have to just it's crazy how some people live. So I want to be sincere about this. Some of them are in tough spots, but there are machines that help take out the odor.
Yeah, I've seen the ozone stuff, but honestly, that spells discount.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
that's just what it
some of
is.
them are mold remediation machines too. So
Mm,
sometimes those are used as well. So there's all sorts of industrial things out there that can be used.
that's cool.
Mine just fell too. So
Oh,
about that time.
well, I have had a good time with this one, and I'm hoping that you guys. I'm just gonna kind of run through these real quick. Make a safe room for when you guys are together. This is not just for business purposes. This is for you to actually be human, interact with each other, and for those that don't have somebody, be there for them when they walk in. Be open and be have hospitality. How about that? Um, What else we talk about? Blindfold. If you guys want to blindfold your friends and see if they know their stuff, more than likely they don't. I listen to a lot of podcasts that try to do that, and 9 times out of 10, they don't get it. And then, if you have a cigar that you're absolutely crazy about, and the first song you think of, comment for us. Let us know which one yours is, because Drew's was mediocre cigar but decent artist. Mine was hardcore, and you should probably buy a box of these.
If you put it in the comments, we'll pick one up and share it with you online for sure.
I tell you what, you put your favorite cigar on there, and the first person that puts their best cigar for and give a description of what it is that they love about their cigar, I'll send you one of my favorite cigars.
Ooh, that's a deal.
All right, and Drew is not part of that deal, by the way. He gets mine anyways. Guys, thank you so much. Drew, you got anything you want to part?
Hey, thanks everybody for watching Ash to Ash, being here with us. Go out there and be with each other. We're going to do another one of these. Come back every time. We are here with you too. So smoke them often. Smoke them with some friends. Thanks,
Cheers,
Eric.
baby. Cheers, guys. Take care.